F double R, F double R, F double R, F double R. Gotta bring that energy. Gotta bring that energy. What's going on, fam? It's your two hosts who love to boast. I'm Bralik.
And I'm formal.
And welcome back to F double R, where friends request friends to watch Breaking Bad Season 3, Episode 12, titled Half Measures. Ooh, let me tell you. This one is a great one. This is one for the books. This is the send off, the kickoff.
You lying.
Oh, I'm so hyped for this episode. So, where you think this story's heading? Where you think we gonna travel to next?
So, with a title like Half Measures. Yeah, I'm back with the predictions. My mind is alright right now. Alright. So the title like Half Measures. After what happened. So alright. So Half Measures, at least from what I understand, is half measure is like a policy or a process that doesn't have like a definitive ending or something like that. At least that's like in the business world. So I assume it's the same definition here. So that leads me to believe that the decision that they talking about, at least the half measure, is going to be the retaliation that Jesse's trying. Because like I always say, the Corner Boy crew don't got no muscle. So even if they do decide to retaliate, how are they going to do it in a way that it can be impactful to a gang that got 10-year-old shooters? You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's kind of what I'm leaning towards right now, is like the retaliation isn't going to go very well. If him and Walt talk about it, then Walt is probably going to be against it for sure, because Walt is, he trying to stay, he trying to get on his Gustavo wave, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's why I really liked in last episode how he invited him over to dinner, like, because that's what I felt like, Gustavo trying to elevate Walt to, not even be in the lab no more, like be where he at, you know what I'm saying? So I'm worried about what the retaliation might look like, and then I'm also worried about what Gustavo told Walt: never make that same mistake twice, which I alluded was never trust the junkie, which would be trusting that junkie to, retaliate, which could all come back and blow up in everyone's face, mess up the business. So that's where my mind is at right now. Half measures, okay, Jesse gonna half-ass this, and it's not gonna be good.
That's a good prediction. That's a decent prediction, especially coming off for that last episode. So we're not gonna hype this up anymore because I'm just too juiced. I'm too hyped. I'm ready. I'm excited, and I'm about to explode. So don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe, and also hit that notification bell so you get notified when we go live. Let's get it.
Let's go. Hey, that's Jesse's old junk. She about to give him the gummy, pull the dentures out.
Wendy,
she really hit the Lysol like next.
Wendy's giving Wendy's to everybody.
Man, all them old ass men getting they little. That's why I was like, wait, what? He ain't pay. Splashed in that mouth and just jetted.
I mean, one customer out of what, 20? It's not bad.
You wild, bro. You hear yourself? They got the blue stuff too, though. Jesse really out here stakeout. He saw his way in though. He said, "Oh, okay."
Sure.
My boy never gonna get that blue tape off. When the next time this windshield getting cracked, like.
I know it's not the right way and all, but once I get my provisional, I can keep working at it.
Well, as long as it gets you safely from point A to point B, then who am I to argue?
That's how you
Factamundo,
should have went about it the first time.
for real, man. Like, how you gonna tell a handicapped person how to function, like, as if they weren't handicapped?
Bye, son. Hey, good work today.
Thank you.
Have you thought any more about what we discussed?
Meaning reconsidered?
So should we fly on it?
You're missing that you should just take this money that I give you and not look too closely at it. So,
For real.
if, God forbid, I get caught, you maintain plausible deniability. You want a believable story. I'm noting a little hole in your plot, though. Why would your estranged husband be doing all this for you?
He'd try anything.
The husband were no longer estranged. Maybe if he were back sleeping in his own bed.
Wow.
My boy said I'm moving back in. Ain't no man about to be coughing up that bread for somebody who getting piped by somebody else. Out of here, man.
We stop somewhere afterward and get a beer.
What?
Look, my boy don't even drink alcoholic beverages. He got the Coca-Cola.
What the hell are you doing?
His heart racing. He's like, yo, you know where we at right now?
Yes, it's ours. Now put it away.
I bought it from the two guys who killed Combo.
Hmm.
Ned Combo, shot down in the street.
Do you have any proof?
I heard it from the sister of the kid who shot him.
For real.
Hear how I just said kid?
Mm.
They used it to shoot my friend.
You see that, though? He ain't blamed the kid not one time.
I need your help.
Mm.
How? I need Ryson.
Mm.
So you wanted the rice
Yo,
and
they really about to. I feel like I always talk about rice in at least every other episode. Like,
All I need from you is the poison.
yes.
I know a woman who buys from these two once or twice a week. All right, she brings them hamburgers because they sit in their car all day and they get hungry. So she brings them food and they knock a few bucks off her price. There's your delivery system right there.
Sprinkle that junk right on the burger.
Jesse, you cannot be serious. This is a ridiculous idea.
Walt, what you would have did, Walt?
Murder is not part of your 12-step program. This achieves nothing. It accomplishes nothing.
I knew Walt wasn't about to be on board. It's like back when he first died, he was just like, which one was that? Like, he didn't even care.
You are not a murderer. I'm not. And you are not.
I'm doing it.
Mm.
All without you.
So if you had to choose a side, what side would you pick?
I mean, that's a hard question because I feel like the side that you actually on is what really, drives that decision. I see why he's hurt. That's his man's Combo and the Corner Boy crew. Like, he knew them for a while. So I see why Jesse wanted to do it, but I see why Walt don't. Like, because he's right. It is what is it going to do for the business or for anything? Like, all you doing that for is revenge. Like, you trying to mend your own hurt and heart. But we watch a lot of Power, so I love retaliation. So we can see what this brings.
Bitch. You know I'm hourly, right?
Promise me that you'll be here.
We promised.
What if we, maybe... Could you get him arrested?
Wow.
I know it sounds risky, but
It does sound very risky. Like,
something that keeps him off the street for, say, 30 days. Then by the time he gets out, tempers have cooled, and hopefully we can move on.
So,
It's possible, right?
yeah, well, it falls under my premium services package, but you can afford that. I'll call my PI.
Walt Weiler. It's a little too much. I don't know.
Yeah, that decision right there. I don't know where his thought process was
Yeah,
at.
like
I found this stuff on the internet. Takes days to kick in. You're just delivering some hamburgers.
It's not just delivering hamburgers.
Hey, you got a kid, right? Wouldn't you do anything to protect your kid?
Of course I would. I'd do all kinds of things for him.
unfortunately.
These guys using kids like that, they gotta go, right?
My boy Jesse. He left her a nice little baggie too. She gonna be good.
It's story time with
This isn't a phone talk.
Mm.
Your
Mike.
wife's out, right? Have a seat, Walter.
Man, it's one of those sit down kind of talks.
I spoke to Goodman about Pinkman and this plan
Story
of yours.
time, baby.
So, what's the problem? The problem is the boss wouldn't like it. So,
Really?
my boss. Your boss.
Your boss. The boss.
This is a professional courtesy. No one knows I'm here, understand? And if Pinkman were arrested, he'd take it as a problem.
Exactly. It don't matter if it's minor, major.
I used to be a beat cop a long time ago. But there was this one guy, this one piece of shit that I will never forget. Gordy. Big boy. 270, 280. But his wife was real small. Like a bird. Wrists like little branches.
Wrists like little branches. Painting a picture right now.
She wasn't gonna cross him, no way, no how. And one night, my partner's out sick, and it's just me. Only
This
that
time.
night,
We ain't go to the
we're
precinct.
driving into town, and this sideways asshole is in my back seat humming Danny Boy, and it just rubbed me wrong. So instead of left, I go right out into nowhere. Kneel him down, and I put my revolver in his mouth. This is it. This is how it ends. Swearing to God he's gonna leave her alone. Screaming. Much as you can with a gun in your mouth.
I would love to see that flashback.
Goes still. And real quiet. Like a dog waiting for dinner scraps. As I took the gun out of his mouth. And I say, so help me, if you ever touch her again, I will such and such and such and such and blah, 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 blah. But 2 weeks later, he killed her. Of course.
Of course. Yep. They poetic with this script, boy. They be descriptive.
I chose a half measure.
Exactly.
should've gone all
Half
the way.
measure. They didn't get it done all the way, yup.
No more half measures, Walter.
No more half measures.
Man.
Can I have another bump?
You had your bump. All right, we get this thing done, then you can have all you want.
Right
need
there.
you to come with me.
Oh, I was about to say, she set you up, bro. They about to pull up on the car. Jesse probably worried as hell. Like, what the
Where
hell?
are we going?
Gustavo already got them tied up in the back for you. We about to see where your heart at right now. That's why they won't on the block. Like you walking into the principal's office. Oh, they there. I told you. You got to run it. 30 seconds with each of them. What you got in your heart? It's crazy. It's just like the sit down with Bosa and Don Salamanca and them. Like, yeah, man said, I'm just trying to keep the peace in my territory, bro. It's all me.
I understand that you have a problem with two of my employees. It is true that they killed one of your associates. There is blame on both sides.
They looking
This
cocky
will
right
go no
there.
further.
You told him.
Wait outside.
Don't shrink now.
You have one friend in this room. This man. If it wasn't for this man and the respect I have for him, I would be dealing with this in a very different way. My men will come back inside, and you will shake their hands, and you will make peace.
No.
Yeah, Jess. Yeah.
Pardon me?
These kids. These assholes of yours, they got an 11-year-old kid doing their killing for them.
Jess, you don't play about them kids, man. That's really what it coming down to right now. Is them damn kids.
That's a point, though.
Oh, nah, of course he has
They
a
got
point.
kids.
He-
Yeah, they got kids doing killings and not only drug dealing, like, but killing, murdering people.
Some real grown man business stuff they got these kids doing. Look how you just standing over him.
No more children. Understand?
Yeah. I'll keep the peace.
Shake hands.
Walt looking scared, like, I don't know what's gonna happen right now, but
Was that good enough for you, Gus?
man, Walt looked like he was about to cry. He ain't have his boys back.
Sometimes compromises have to be made.
Every time I think Walt and Jesse on a good foot, there's always some shit that come between them. Like
Really is, though.
every
It's just
time.
unfortunate.
We had like 2-3 good episodes. Like we right back to division and decisions.
So I guess this is what you want, huh? Just lying in a hospital bed, getting sponge baths from nurses.
She changing tactic. I feel her. He don't want to listen to reason. She got to change tactics. How else can I deliver the message to him?
I wonder what type of tactics she's gonna
Oh, I
use.
see.
Hey, what?
Just see.
This third leg is working over here.
See? If I can get the groundhog to see his shed,
It's not gonna happen, I'm sorry.
I'm betting it will. And if he does,
If I could get the groundhog
check
though.
out of here.
He's scared. He knows she about to put that lip lock accent that he married her for on that thing. And that's it.
The point is, you're not completely hopeless.
Exactly.
We have a bet?
You got 1 minute.
1 minute? All right, that's a cakewalk.
Damn, she said that's a cakewalk. So I do this, bye.
She do got them sticky fingers, you know what
Man,
I'm saying?
the sticky ickies. Oh, she's enjoying it.
Keep talking. Protest.
She touched the tongue to the back of her front teeth. You know it. It's over.
It's
Look, he about to splash already. Hold up. Oh, that was beautiful. I love it.
Marie got the magic touch.
Man, that was nice. She needed that dub, man. She been dealing with Hank's ass all day, every day.
And his negativity.
Yeah, it's hard
You
to
get to someone.
hell
you
yeah,
know?
it's hard to be the strength for someone else. When you still got to be the strength for yourself as well. Shoot.
Ooh, preach.
Uh-oh, what happened to Tomas?
Oh,
Wow, they sent the message. They killed the kid. Half measures. Half measures.
Hey, it's me. Wait for the thing.
An anonymous tip brought police to a playground in the 4700 block of 8th Avenue late last night. Paramedics were called to the scene but were unable to revive the boy.
The choices you make affect everybody. That's what he told Jesse. The choices you make affect other people. So do yours, Walt. So does Gus's. So does everybody's. What's this? Do we get to see Heisenberg? Like, I feel like he hasn't came out in like 4-5 episodes.
I'm sorry. I have to go.
Is Heisenberg back? Walt been in the pilot seat a little too long. Don't do it. Come on, Walt, get there. Oh wait, now it look like it's already falling off his sweater. Is it? Oh no. Oh, it's a wrap. Yeah, he in it to win it. Never trust a junkie. Damn. Jesse back on the wagon, man. Said you keep the peace. He said, I got that peace, alright. I'm gonna keep it in their ass. Let's go, Jesse. Watch Walt pull. Jesse, get in. Oh, they seen him coming. Make your move or die, Jesse. They know what it is. You feel me? Damn. Damn. Yo, end the family whip at that. Yo, Walt. Yo, Heisenberg is back. Yo, he didn't even say nothing. Run. What? Yo, what? Oh shit! I did not, bruh. Damn.
There we have it, episode 12 in the fucking book, baby. Formal, where you at? Where you at after that? After that episode, where you at mentally?
Where I'm at mentally, I don't know. My head is kind of throbbing. It's exploding. Like, I didn't, bruh. Is it? I don't even know where to start. Like, it's so much. Like, bruh, like Breaking Bad always does this. They always tie every word, every verb, every noun, everything just connects back to what it is. Like, Walt literally just told Jesse they not murderers. And my man just came out in cold blood and took the kill shot. It was one thing when he hit him. I was like, damn, maybe that was just the adrenaline. Like, but my man got out the whip and took the kill shot, no question. Like, he didn't take a beat or nothing. Like, he didn't skip a beat or nothing. Like, he just bam, and then told Jesse to run because he know that was way too loud. Somebody on the way, and it was crazy that he did that with the family van. So I'm like, oh snap! Like, I don't even know how he gonna try to weasel his way out of this one.
Another windshield gone.
Bruh, another windshield. Exactly. I just asked about the windshield.
You did. That's why I love watching the show with you, because you say things and you don't realize how accurate you are. But
that ending was wild, son. That's yeah. So this is crazy because now I don't know what this means for the relationship, because it's like, bruh, you see what I mean? Again, I was just like, man, Walt and Jesse finally back together, and then there's a wedge that always separates them, and like normally it's a couple episodes before the wedge is removed, but Walt jumped on that wedge this episode. Like, when he was in the office with them talking with Gustavo and everything, I even said it. I was like, Walt, he didn't speak up at that meeting, but at the end of it, he looked hurt. Like, he looked hurt by the decision. Like, damn, like, I don't think this was the right choice. And then even after they drove off, he was still, trying to be Walt. Like, I made my decision. And then even after that, the phone call, right, left him the voicemail. Like, I made the decision. Like, I'm 100% right. And all that was just caparoni because he knew it wasn't right. Like, that's like, bro, like they told you, man, man, this show is fire, bro. This show's fire, bro. Because even, like I said, bro, Jane's dad, man, when he told you don't give up on your family, bro, this is Walt's little son right here. This is other son right here besides Walt Jr., man. And Walt, I feel like he always shows that. Like, they got like that fatherly son kind of vibes every once in a while. Sometimes he just be shitting on Jesse, but he needs that. He a knucklehead. But yeah, like Walt always comes and protects him. Like Gus said, you only got one friend in this room, man. You got one friend in this world, boy. That's Walt. Walt is always, damn, that shit was fire. Ooh. Bro, I'm sitting there thinking he just gonna interrupt or something, yo. My man came and flatlined. Oh, that was so fire. Damn.
Yeah, when you said Walt gonna come through and be like, get in, I was like, oh, he gonna do something completely different.
Damn.
Yeah, man, he took him out, and like you say, he didn't hesitate at all when it came to making that decision to end Buddy's life. So yeah, man, this and I love how you pick up, what they say, because like you said, every verb, noun, all that comes into play. There's things that are said earlier in this episode that definitely comes into play into the decisions that the characters make towards the end. So yeah, man, there's a lot of things in here that you can pick up and tie it all together. And that's what Vince does well, man. Vince is a master into interweaving, interlocking shit together and making it so cohesive and so impactful, because that ending right there was super impactful.
That shit was.
Like you said, that they had this conversation earlier, and when he told Jesse, we both are not murderers.
Like, I'm gonna keep it real. If my green screen won't right behind me, like my shit on the for all the fans out there, my joint on the tripod. If it wasn't for that, bro, I probably would have pushed my seat like and jumped up, like, cause that was lit. Like that made me feel like I was in a movie theater. Like, oh snap! Like that was wow. Especially the gunshot. The gunshot was more epic than the car hit to me, because like I said, he didn't skip a beat. Like the car hit could have been adrenaline, just like I'm on my way to save Jesse. The gunshot though, that's that premeditated. Man, but like that was, man, and the way old boy was rolling under that car too. Man. Yo, this was crazy. That ending was fire. So I feel like I could just talk about this ending the whole time, but I won't. But I will say this, because the ending segues into my thought process now of what does this mean for Walt and Gus's relationship? Because Gus told Jesse to keep the peace, which he wasn't, because they killed Tomas, or at least somebody killed Tomas, because we don't even really know who it was technically. But I think it's safe to assume the same people that Jesse assumed it was. But then like he wasn't supposed to do anything, and then Walt is the one who did it. So I don't know if Walt, it was like, I'm about to go and protect Jesse, and then I could just deal with the repercussions because Gus likes me, or if he was just like, I'm gonna just go protect, like he's not even thinking about the repercussions right now. He was just in straight up like, let me go hold my mans down, and it is what it is. Because honestly, I feel like they can argue, like if them two dudes really did kill Tomas, they could probably argue the retaliation from there. But I don't know. I'm pretty interested on what this is gonna do for Gus and Walt's relationship now, and I'm obviously super curious about how the hell they about to get out of this, because like I said, he used the family whip. So I know there's evidence on that vehicle right now. He got a big white car, like there's blood splatters on it, gotta be. And then goddamn, where they getting all these damn guns from? Like all of a sudden they got the plugs, probably Saw, but I don't know, like, because both Jesse and Walt had a banger on them this episode, a new one that I've never seen them have.
Well, Walt picked up the ratchet that was on the floor that Buddy had.
He did. That makes it even more vicious, bro. Yo, he did. That's even more savage. Like, he picked the gun up off the floor and then smoked his ass, right? Yo.
With his own ratchet, yes. He did do that.
So that means the gunshot wasn't even in the plan then. So that makes it even more.
No.
Oh my gosh. Heisenberg is back.
It wasn't.
Heisenberg's back. He's ready for his 4.0 edition. Season 4 is coming, right? That's crazy. I told you, he like AOL.
Listen, man. People have been saying it, and they've been commenting. Season 4, greatest season in TV history. And Yeah, we finally getting there, man. We finally getting to the nitty gritty of what Breaking Bad is, and yeah, man. So let's step aside from the ending a little bit and just dabble a little bit on just a few moments that we had with the other characters. So, how you feel about the whole Hank situation? About him, you know, finally getting out and going back home.
I love that. Obviously, Hank, my boy, and like I said, that physical therapy mixed with the mental and emotional and all that, it all syncs together, man. So if you're not up on one, then you can't be up on the others. So I'm glad that Marie finally figured out a way to get him up out of there. He's obviously not out of his slump yet, and I don't think he really will be until he probably gets back to like 100%, or until he has like maybe like an impactful moment in his life. But I'm happy to see my boy out though, because this means that he can start living a little better, feeling a little better, because we want to see him back, man. We gonna need him. The streets is getting hot, and we need Hank back, because it seemed like the DEA not even in the show no more unless it's Hank. So it's like, you feel me? Like, what's going on?
That is very true.
You feel me? Like, it's like the Blue Meth is running the show now without Hank freaking hunting it down. So, definitely want to see my boy Hank get back up and get back on the scene. And again, I just love the way it happened. Like, Marie changing her tactic. Like, at first I thought she was just gonna, cause she was doing like the support role, like, boom, 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 you're doing better. And then she kind of switched to the make him feel guilty kind of. But she only did that for like two sentences, and then she went straight to the strokey boom bokey and got it right. So I really enjoyed that, because at the end of the day, bruh, I feel like when you do that in like movies and TV, it's just so much more, I don't know, like, I would say fun. Like, it's less predictable. Like, I feel like I would have never thought that scene would have just popped up out of nowhere. Like, give my man a hand job so you can get out this damn hospital bed. Like, and I love that, because it feels like that's something that could really happen, like, out of nowhere. Like, all right, because like that's tough, man. My man, can't feel his legs. He got his third one as well. That's his manhood. Like, so that was cool. Like, I really like that. That was fun. So I can't wait to see what season 4 has for Hank, because I don't think he about to be doing nothing in the finale. He's still injured.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he could be an advisor, while he's in his wheelchair. Well, he got his badge completely snatched though, so I don't know what that actually looks like for him. Like, I don't know if he ever comes back as an agent or goes to become a bounty hunter or something, because he can't, wield the badge anymore. I don't know. But I'm glad to see him out though. Definitely glad to see him out.
Yeah, we definitely will see his story develop a lot more. You'll probably get those questions whether, the DA comes back into the fold, or, how, what happens with him. We'll see. That will be answered in the future. Now we have Skeisenberg. She made an offer. Walt couldn't refuse, but he had to put his own little stipulations in there. What do you think about the decision they came to, for agreeing about buying the car wash?
I still feel like how I felt at the end of last episode. It's still sticky. Like, with that Ted stuff not closed out yet, like anything of her being a bookkeeper is questionable. Because once that blows up, or if that blows up, everything else that she's involved with, they're gonna look into. And I guess I can't recall like the exact numbers and stuff, but it seemed like the books were messed up for like 2-3 years before she got there. So that's excuse me. So that's a lot of money we talking about. So yeah, that's not like, hey, the local PD gonna look into this. Like, there's IRS, feds, and all that probably gonna look into. So that's all just gonna link into everything else. So I feel some type of way about that. Obviously, Walt doesn't know that because he ain't watching the show with us. Yeah. But yeah, he got to be careful. Like he got to be careful. Like I was more so leaning with Walt with the whole like, just be innocent, act like you didn't know what was going on. Which and I get her point too. How can I, how does my $43K a year ex-husband go from that to paying for my brother-in-law stuff? But like, just the more questions she asks, I just feel like she's it's just like she making herself more of a target. Like, cause I remember back when Saul and Mike was, you know, freaking trailing her and setting up the mics and stuff. For a moment there, I'm like, yo, is Gus looking at her like a loose end? Like, we gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like with all these questions she's asking and actually introducing herself to people and stuff, like she's, you know, creating that pressure on her own. So she got to be careful. And that whole Ted thing, it got to be careful. Like, that's, for me, that's top of mind. That the book at Beneke is top of mind. Once that blows up, it trickles down to everything. It has to. Like, how could you not? Think about it, bro. You a bookkeeper over here, and this place is messed up. Okay. Oh, wow, you're a bookkeeper over here too. Let me go check this place out and see what they got. Oh, you a bookkeeper over here too? Oh, let me check it. So I'm worried. About the plan. It makes sense though, but I'm worried about it.
It does.
Yeah.
It does make sense, and I love how you keep bringing that back, you know, into the fold. You know, how you keep bringing it back. Hey, you know, the Beneke books were cooked, so, you know, that might come back to bite her in the ass. And honestly, you know, I think you're right with that one. That one might bite her in the ass, but how it does and when it will happen, we'll have to keep watching to figure out when that will happen. Mm-hmm. Well, if you had to give this episode a score,
9.
What would you give it?
9.
9?
Yep. Easy peasy. I'm juiced. I'm ready for the next one.
I'm juiced too. I'm ready for it too.
I'm about to text my girl like I'm not coming back ever until I finish Breaking Bad, like the whole show. Like.
So you already know what it is. Don't forget to like the content. Really helps us out. Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you get notified when we go live. And double all out. We'll see you on the season finale.
Yes, finale.